Alrighty, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do an oil change. Piece of piss, really. Simple as. My car's still hot as fuck, so I'm going to let it cool down for a little bit. But as you can see, the oil is looking pretty dark. Like, yeah, it's still usable. It's still fine, and I still have a couple of thousand K before I'm supposed to change it. But I drive it quite hard, and it's always good practice to change it a little bit earlier than what the manufacturer recommends. Bleh. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Now, what we got here is some 5W30 oil and an oil filter. You always want to change your oil filter when you do an oil change. Now you can get away with not doing that, but why would you if you can? Now my car's 5W30. It's got about 228,000 K on it. You could use 5W40 if your car's getting into the higher mileage, but I'm just using OEM, or at least what the manufacturer recommends, because quite frankly it was the cheapest thing. Now that should only set you back like less than $100 if you can get a good deal on it, which means that it's quite a bit cheaper than getting the oil changed by a mechanic, which is the whole reason you should do it by yourself. Now what you want to do is find a way to get your car up so you can crawl under it. Now I can crawl under the back, but I can't crawl under the front, so all I need to do is make it so that the front is level with the back. Now you only want to do an oil change if you can keep your car reasonably level. If you can't, then you can try and use a curb to get it equal. I'm just going to use 2 of those jacks to get the car up at the front a little bit so I can crawl under. You could even use ramps or a mixture of ramps and jacks. Whatever you need to do to get it level, just make it so you can crawl under it and make sure it is level. So yeah, fucking thing looks stupid on the jack. Look at it. It's like it's trying to bloody reach toward the sky, and you got the bottom going up that way. Oh, that looks silly. This thing right here, you can't see shit because we're under the car. This is the sump. You'll know this because there'll be a little bolt over here. Now we need to loosen this bolt, and we need to make sure it pulls into here. So you want it to cover a little bit of the bottom. Now, you're supposed to be able to hand tighten this, but I got myself a set of Chinese tools, so I'm going to use those things. I do not have much room, so bear with me. Okay, so the
clockwise is to the right.
Yeah, no.
Clockwise to the left.
So morals of the story is don't buy Chinese tools, and I hopefully don't burn myself.
You got to take it away really fast.
Yep, I just got the.
Okay. It'll actually spurt out.
Three, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll let that drain for a couple minutes and then we'll get to doing the filter. Yeah, this is what the sucker should look like when you get it out.
It's also magnetic.
Oh, okay.
So you'll see if you...
Now we need to get this stupid filter out right here. But the problem is, yeah, that white thing.
Yeah, there's a way of getting it out.
Oh, you know, these bastard mechanics have done everything way too tight.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hang on. So, here's our oil. Not actually looking too bad. No coolant has gotten into it, which is great. And yeah, it's quite milky, which the reason that is because it's oil. It's made of fat. Now, we replaced the filter, which is that white thing you can see down there. We did not really record any of it, because by God, it was a pain in the ass. But pretty much what you want to do is you want to rotate it clockwise, to loosen it, and then you just want to hand tighten it on. Now mechanics, for some reason, like, they can't use their hands. They seem to have to use a fucking machine for everything, and so they put on the goddamn oil cap with a fucking torque wrench or torque gun or whatever, and they fucking put that thing on with an iron grip. I could barely get it loose, and like my forearms are pretty well developed, like I have very good grip strength, so there's that too. But they're on now. You only want to hand tighten it, and you only want the bolt to get on snug. You don't want to do it up too tight. And so yeah, all the last thing is to do now is to put the appropriate amount of oil in and start the car. Hope and pray that we haven't made something explode. So woohoo! Filling your car with oil is a piece of piss. I'll just show you for a quick demonstration. So you'll have the oil cap clearly labeled, and you just get a funnel, and the oil bottle that you use, it should have a reading of how much oil there is. Just put in exactly how much you need, then close it up. Now, I put away all the crap, taking the car off the stand, and after you've done all this stuff, you hop in, turn it on to on, just make sure everything's in proper working order. Yep, that's alright, and spin it. Let's hope that it doesn't explode. And we're alright. Perfect. Excellent. And that, my friends, is how you do an oil change. So thank me later. It'll save you like $50.